For years, they have dominated at countless Comic-Cons. Now they are committed to bringing the experience back in a whole new way. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the two greatest showmen in modern comics. So kick back, bust out your keyboard, and get ready to call it as you see it. You're watching Kicking It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kicking It with Onrie and Kevin, the live shopping show. I am your host, Onrie Copen. It is great to be back with you guys. I am really sorry. Last week was kind of a bumpy ride for us. We had some internet issues we had to work out. I was feeling a little under the weather, so I apologize for not being here for you guys. But I do have to say this. When I talked to Kevin throughout the week, because he was off last week, we decided that we wanted to kind of hold back and really make today's episodes really, really special. Now, a couple things I want to mention before we get started on what we got going on this afternoon. First and foremost, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for getting us to the point we're at right now. This has been an incredible journey for both Kevin and myself, and where we're going next is incredible. I can't wait to reveal to you guys what our next plans are, and you're going to be here tonight. You're going to see it. It's one of the new prizes that you can win on the wheel here. We're going to be taking a very different tone tonight. This is going to be a very special episode because for us, what's so important is the fact that not only the fact that we're on this journey, but the fact that we're on this journey with you guys. You all mean so much to us. We're so grateful. We are nothing without you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what we got showcased right now. This is stuff that is pretty hot right now. And you know what's really cool is Kevin and I, we've been looking at gocollect.com and paying attention to the top 10 books that are selling right now. And oddly enough, we own all of the books that are the top selling books right now. They are hiding, and we are pulling them out and bringing them out when we feel it's time to share them with you guys. So this is pretty cool. We got a lot of people in the house right now. We got Trish, we got Mike, and we got Cora. How you doing, Cora? No worries at all. Don't worry. We've been off the air, so don't worry about the fact that you haven't been in touch with us. In fact, I got to tell you, Cora, the creator we had on Virtual Signings with Onrie this week is I ordered up all of his books. It's stuff that totally will excite you, and it's awesome. And he even worked with the creator of Invader Zim and Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. He did the covers for his books, and the style that he produces in his comics are exactly what you're looking for. Mike and Trish picked up his stuff. He is a creator, self-publisher that I hold in very high regard. So as soon as I get his books, I'm going to be pitching them right to you, my friend. Let's see who else is in the house right now. We got Kenny. Kenny, how you doing? So the condition on the 361, you asked me about this last week on CBS, and I'm going to tell you right now. So the condition on this book, I'm going to say, is a very fine. We're looking at a very fine book here. Somewhere in the high sevens, mid to the mid eights. Somewhere around there. The book has no visible spine ticks on it, even if I hold it up in the air. It is a newsstand edition. It's also signed by David Michelinie. And I'm not selling it by itself. I'm selling it alongside 362, which is also signed by Michelinie, and issue 363, but you're also getting issues 359 and 360 as well. So this bundle set right here, this is the Carnage bundle set. I am doing this right now for $650. It is a big ask, but you know what? This is the time. And this book already, just so you know, you can look it up online. This book alone at at around the range that we got it, has sold for over $1,000. So we're doing it the whole thing at $650 right now. So let us know if you're interested. I'll be happy to set it aside for you. If you have an honest offer, I might entertain it. And we got Trish. Awesome. So he hasn't invoiced you yet, Trish. Do me a favor, reach out to him because I got the Katrina Hates Dead shit, the last printings of his first printing. So, the last two copies of his first printing. I asked him to hold that aside for me shortly before you called it. So I think he needs to know if you wanted those or if you just wanted the book itself. I'm going to assume you wanted the book, but just reach out to Russell. Let him know where you stand on everything. He'll get you invoiced, and the sooner he can get you invoiced, the sooner he can invoice me, and I can get his books in stock. So let me know, okay? Yeah, I figured as such. Yeah, I figured you wanted. I figured you just wanted the book. So just let him know, or I can let him know. It's not a big deal. Because it's been kind of tricky for me to plan ahead with virtual signings. I'm trying to get a lot of creators on board right now. But the trick is that they got to have stuff ready to go. And some of these guys, they have their stuff ready to go. And some of them, they do print on demand with Amazon, and it takes them a little time. Some guys have stuff that they're just out of print with. Some guys are working with their publishers, and it takes them time to get stuff. So we want to get as many people on virtual signings as we can. The beautiful thing about Russell is he does everything in-house. So it was really easy for me to reach out to him at the last minute. But I am working right now. We got a couple creators lined up. I'm hoping I'll get their stuff in time to start making announcements. Then I just got to lock them in. But, of course, it's hard to figure everything out in advance. But we can work it out. It's not a big deal. Everything is signed. Okay, cool. Thank you, Trish. I appreciate you doing that. All right, so I'm going to walk you guys through everything else we got here, and then I'll start showing you the good stuff. And the stuff I'm going to show you right now is not the stuff I'm going to have out tonight, assuming that I even get through all of this. But we'll take it as it comes. This arc right here, I just sold this set of Maximum Carnage, a previous set, for $250. I think I got gypped. I honestly think that this is going to be worth $400 in the coming months. Why? Because there is a heavy hint that Shriek is going to appear in this next Venom movie. So we got the entire run of Maximum Carnage here. This is the first appearance of Shriek. This in itself is a $30 book. This is part 2. Part 3, this book has shot up in value. This thing had just sold for $300 by itself. Part 4. Part 5, and I've been reading this again. This is such a fantastic arc. Spider-Man's a real, he's kind of a bitch in this, I gotta say. Venom is really the one who kind of shines here as the hero of this whole thing. And, because he knows that he's got to do everything possible in order to stop Carnage, while Spider-Man's kind of still sticking to, his morals. And I think that's the whole point. But this is extremely well-written stuff. I really, really love Maximum Carnage. Some of the finest storytelling cross-title I have ever seen. It's been so consistent. It was so consistent. And you had some legends working on this. You had Ron Lim, Mark Bagley, Alex Saviak, Tom Lyle, Sal Buscema. I mean, you got creators here who, just really knocked it out of the park. Plus an editor who's a good friend of mine now, Danny Fingeroff, who put this whole thing together. This is some fine material right here. I am doing this set of Maximum Carnage right now for $300. This is going to be $300. Call it as you see it. Let me know. Lou, what's going on, my brother? It's been a while. I hope you're going to be here with us tonight for our 100th episode. We got a lot of awesome stuff going on tonight for our 100th episode. And we got a really awesome, this is a serious prize. We got a serious prize here and we're going to make an announcement too of something new that Kevin and I are up to that is going to involve you guys. So especially those of you who are comic creators. So if you have your comic creator friends, make sure they reach out, make sure they check out what we got going on tonight. I'll be talking about this a lot after tonight, and so will Kevin. So that's what we got on the Carnage front. Let me show you guys what we got on display here, and then we're going to go to the shorties here. So I got Batman Fortnite #1. This has been a really, really hot title. It sold out on the retail level very quickly. The reason is because this is a sealed copy of the book, and it comes with a download code so that you can download a costume for a DC character. I don't remember who's in issue 1. I know in issue 2 it's Harley Quinn, or it might be issue 1. I'm not sure. But we got one copy of it. It is going right now for $60. So call it as you see it. Batman Fortnite #1. This is 0 point. Next up, I got Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Spider-Woman #30. This is a second appearance of Spider-Woman. Now, let me tell you something about this character right here. She is skyrocketing in value. First appearance of Spider-Woman, That's a book we sold back in November for $100. You know why I am so angry right now? Because that book's already worth like $300, especially in the condition that we got it in. I really hope that between now and when the MCU does something with Spider-Woman, we get our hands on that book again. This is going to go for $50 today. $50 on this bad boy. Next up, I got Crisis of Infinity Earths #7. This is an iconic cover. Death of Supergirl. Superman's holding her and he's crying. George Perez cover, really classic, awesome stuff. My goal, if I can, is to get all 12 issues of Crisis of Infinite Earths and sell it off as a bundle set. But since I have it here, I'm putting it up on display. I'm going to do this for $50 today. It's a really clean copy of the book. And next up, I got Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. This is a $75 book right here. And this is the launch of a new series. I have a feeling that once Miles is introduced to the MCU, which is going to probably happen in the next year, I think we're going to be looking at the value of anything with Miles on it shooting up tremendously. So be on the lookout. Just saying. Batgirl #1. This is Cassandra Cain's first breakout comic as she becomes Batgirl, and she's personally my favorite Batgirl. I love her costume and how she's muted her eyes and mouth. It looks pretty dark and cool. Next up, I don't know if you guys have been watching Jupiter's Legacy. We got Jupiter's Legacy #1, the studio edition of the book. This has been going for anywhere between $30 and $50. I'm just going to knock it out today for $20. So if you guys want if you guys want Jupiter's Legacy #1, the studio edition, it's just $20. It's a very clean book, ready to go. Next up, I got a Wonder Woman 150. That's going to go for just $40. So $40 on Wonder Woman #150. And finally, I got 2 copies of Ironheart #1, and they're both going for $20. They're both in really good shape. Mr. Trevino, 100 on the way. Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I got some really cool stuff lined up for you guys. Chris, I know you're a big independent comics guy. I got something I got to show you. I can't sell this yet because this book doesn't belong to me, but the creator of this book totally asked me to put this aside, and he made a retail tier purchase available for me. So I'm going to stock his books. But this dude made a samurai book, and he handcrafts every single one of them. These are all factory sealed, but the cover is made with wood, and it has kanji on it, and the art is freaking phenomenal. This is some really cool stuff. I'm going to work on stocking this. If you are interested, let me know, because that will tell me how many copies I need to order from him. Really, really fantastic stuff. Let me know if you're interested. Message me at any point. I know Ship's going to get on that for sure. All right, 2 more things I'm going to show you. I have a CGC She-Hulk #1. This is a newsstand edition, graded at a 7.5, very fine. This is going to go for $350 today. First appearance of She-Hulk. I think this character is on the rise. I don't even think I know it. Everybody's snagging up She-Hulk right now. So call it as you see it. Last but not least, we got Uncanny X-Men #266. First appearance of Gambit. This is actually up on our eBay store right now. We have it up there for $325. I'll just do it for $300 right now. And if you're serious about it, I got you covered. $300. I'll take down that listing on eBay. Not a problem at all. 7.5. First appearance of Gambit. That is a direct edition of the book. All right, cool. Awesome. I will hit you up, Mr. Mason. All right, guys, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the fun stuff. It's all fun, right? But let's bust out some cool stuff here. I'm going to start with, I haven't read this book. I want to read this book, but I just got it in the mail the other day. I've been waiting for this for a whole year. Florida Man. This is basically... you read in the newspapers, Florida man, goes to strip club and gets married in a strip club or something like that. Or, Florida man, kills 10 crocodiles with, a fork. You know, it kind of plays on all these things. And the artist for this is a man named Todd Mulrooney, who did just a phenomenal job of capturing how fantastic and how real and how funny all of this is. And it is an incredible book, and it's a perfect bound graphic novel, just released, hot off the press here, guys. We're looking at $25 for Florida Man. Call It As You See It. Written by Mike Barron, and absolutely hysterical stuff. Call It As You See It. We got you covered. Mr. Garcia, price on 361 is going to be $650. It is not just the book. It is the newsstand edition signed by Mr. David Michelini, the writer. And it also comes with issues 362, 363, and 359 and 360, which are the first cameo appearances of Carnage. So we're doing this whole set here for $600 today. $600. All right, let's get to it, shall we? I'm going to hook you guys up with some Hulk. I have Hulk number 11. We got this alternate version of Savage She-Hulk. So we got issue 11, issue 12, issue 14. We're missing 13, 15, and 16. Ironically, this is all illustrated by the same guy who created Carnage, Mark Bagley. So one of the co-creators of Carnage worked on these. And I'm going to do this set here for just $2 a pop. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comics here for $10. Call It As You See It. I got you covered. $10. I got you. Let's do it, Mr. Moore. We're getting to 100. Tonight is our 100th episode. You guys are not going to want to miss it. We got something really fantastic going on for you, and it's going to be great. Next up, I got Berserker number 2. This is the silver foil cover. I still haven't read this yet, but I am really looking forward to checking it out. It's fantastic. I'm just going to do this right now for cover price, guys. $5. $5 on Berserker number 2 from Boom Studios. Keanu Reeves comic. All right. Next up, I am going to do Marvel's Heroes Reborn, The Return. I have all 4 parts. This is part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. I'm going to do this whole set here for just $10 today. So that's Heroes Reborn, The Return, 1 through 4 for $10. It's a whole run right there. You ain't got to chase anything down. $10, you get all those books. And let's keep moving here. We got a full house here, which is fantastic. Makes me very happy. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you being here. All right. Let's see. Next up, I got Marvel Comics, Heroes Reborn, The Masters of Evil. So this is it's a one-shot. So this is number 1 of that. I have Ashima, number 1. And I have Doom, number 1. So this can kind of go with the Heroes Return. I'm going to do this whole set here for just $5. So you can get this whole set for $5. And, you know, tell you what, you get both that and Heroes Return, do them both for $15. Awesome. Let me know, Mr. Mr. Ragusa, I picked these. Remember when you were telling me last week that, or I was telling you last week that I got something for you. This was it. So I'm pulling these for you. Let me know if you want to tack on these Masters of Evil books. It's just another $5. You add it on, it's $15. Let me know if you want to do that. And I'm assuming you're calling that Heroes Return book. So I'll set it aside for you. If you decide you want it, just let me know, and I got it. It's just $10 for the whole set there. Okay, now for you Star Wars fans, I got a heck of a deal for you. I have some Poe Dameron books here. I have Poe Dameron number 5, number 6. This is written by Charles Soule, a writer who pretty much does a million things. 7, 8, plus he's a lawyer and a musician. 9, 10, and 11. Kind of crazy, the kind of people that you meet in this world or that exist. The fact that this guy at one point was writing 7 different titles, cross-platform for both Marvel and DC, and on top of that was writing, independent comics as well, which were very well received. And on top of that, he's a musician and a professional musician and a lawyer. That's crazy, the amount of things that this man is doing. And on top of that, he's working on Star Wars. How cool is that? So we got issues 5 through 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books right here. And I'm going to do them all for just $15. $15 for this whole set. Star Wars is hopping up in value right now. And we never know where we might see Poe Dameron again. What Marvel's doing right now, pretty cool stuff. Call it as you see it. I got you covered. Let's keep moving here. All right. I have a cool independent series right here called Call Exit from Black Mass Studios. I have the first 3 issues. So this is issue 1. This is issue 2. And this is issue 3. I have no idea what the story is for this. I have not read it. I have not had a chance to read it. But I'm going to do this for, I'll do this set for $6. So Call Exit number 1 through 3 from Black Mass Studios. It's going to go for just $6. Get some independent comics out there into your collection. Let's pull out something DC because I'm always kind of like leaving my DC off as if it's not important, but yet it is. I have Batman, All-Star Batman number 3. Number 4, there's Batman with a chainsaw. That's pretty cool. Number 5, Batman fighting Two-Face. And you got John Romita Jr. on there. And number 6, which features artwork by Jock, who's incredible. I'm going to do this set here for just $10. 4 comics, $10. Get all these All-Star Batman comics for $10. That's awesome, man. I'm so glad you liked it, Mr. Ragusa. Let me know if you want these for $5 extra. So $5 extra. This is also Heroes Are Born, but it's from the villain's perspective. We got the Doom issue. We have the Ashima issue, and we have Masters of Evil. I will do all of them for $5, and I'll add it to your tab there. It'd be $15 for everything. Let me know, sir. And next up, I'm going to bust out some really, really, really awesome Superman comics right now for you guys because y'all deserve some Superman. I have Superman number 87. Really good shape, by the way. Number 88. Got Stewart and Monin on there. Number 89. Number 90. Number 91. And number 92. I'm doing all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do all 6 of these for just $10. So $10 gets you all of these Superman books. And they're great. It's all great stuff, guys. The creators who worked on this are creators whose artwork you see in a lot of modern books. Trish, good luck in the doctor's office. I hope everything is going to go well for you. We'll see you tonight. All right, let's bust out another cool run here. Cool runnings. I have Captain Atom, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. This is all called The Fall and Rise of Captain Atom, and this is the full arc. It's a 6-issue run, and we have all 6 issues here. I'm going to do the whole set right now for just $12. That's $2 a book, and you are going to save $1 off the cover price of each one. So $12 gets you all of The Fall and Rise of Captain Atom. Don't know much about this character, but we definitely haven't seen him appear in much yet. So now would be a good time to jump on this stuff. I'll tell you what, the books that I go after when I'm at conventions and swap meets are not necessarily the books that are hot right now, because those are going to be more expensive. I'm looking for books like this, where the value of the character is still not there yet. So you can still, stock up on it, and you can get a bunch of books right now. And, DCEU, they're not off to a really good start. Let's just be honest here. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's all going to heck from there. I think that they'll figure out a way to bounce back, and we'll see something happen. Mr. McPhee is in the house. Yes. Awesome, man. We're going to do something much bigger than a 10 for 10 spin, which is actually a pretty interesting prize. But tonight's prize is going to be the real deal. We got something really special, something that I think you personally will appreciate, and or at least I hope you will. And it's something to bring everything to the next level, everything that we're doing to the next level, because Kevin and I, just to kind of drop you guys a little hint, Kevin and I believe that the comic book industry prevails when more creators succeed. And kind of what I feel my place has come into with this is to help other independent creators like myself rise up. And I've been both Kevin and I have been working in the field now for over a decade. Slinging comics at conventions, dealing in live sales now here, and it's given us a lot of experience. And what we're going to be showcasing tonight is something that will allow you guys to sort of come on board and help you guys get to that next level with your projects. That's something that really means a lot to us. We want to see you all succeed. And just to show you all how serious I am about that, Mr. McPhee, I'm actually going to show, the next book I'm going to show will be your book, of which I have only 2 sets left of. We have been selling the living heck out of your book, Mr. McPhee. If you guys haven't heard of Amazonia, you are missing out. This is a phenomenal series written by and illustrated by our very own Joe McPhee, our very good friend and patron, who is watching the show with us right now. Amazonia tells the story of Officer Masters, who joins the SWAT. She was once a superhero, and she's this very large and very tall and attractive Amazonian woman. She's absolutely beautiful, and she's got this history that is really, really dark. And as you continue to read the story, you will discover more about that. And it's an incredible series, and each book is signed by Mr. McPhee himself. And not only does it come signed, my friends, it comes with a certificate of authenticity. You don't just get one for each issue, for the whole set. You get one for each issue. It's really, really incredible. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Joe McPhee as a comics creator. Once I had him on our virtual signing show, that respect advanced 10 levels. And knowing what he has gone through in order to bring this book to life, it's really just such an honor to be here telling you guys about it right now. This is a writer who is teaching himself how to draw comics. So even if the art style doesn't necessarily appeal to you at first, you'll grow into it, because knowing what the writer did in order to get to this point is really phenomenal. And I don't consider Joe a writer. I consider him a comics creator. He's doing it all. And he is not getting as much credit as he deserves. Being an independent creator is one of the hardest challenges out there in the comics industry. Joe puts himself out there, and he's willing to take a loss in order to do it. I've seen him do it for he's been doing it as long as I've been doing it. And it's really amazing because he really, really loves comics. He loves making comics. He loves supporting comics. And it's such an honor to bring his stuff out here and give you guys a chance to support him. So we got all 6 issues right now. I'm going to do them all for $20, and you get a certificate of authenticity with each one. I highly recommend picking this up. Support your comic book creators, local comic book creators, and your virtual comic creators. Let's do it. All right, we got Mr. Moore in the house. Yes, I agree, Mr. Moore. I believe that by helping other people, life gets better. Absolutely. When we help each other and we do kind things for each other, everything improves. It's very unfortunate that so few people understand that. But I think what we're building here right now, it's a small community, and hopefully it'll infect other communities, and hopefully our community will grow. And we're always going to be preaching being kind and good to others, and that's one of the reasons why I like being part of the Comic Book Shopping Network, because the dealers on that network all share that same philosophy. So let's keep moving here because we got a lot of comics. I got Flash, Iron Heights. This is a really solid read. This is some great, great stuff here. I am going to do this for just $5. And this is one of Jeff Johns' first forays into the Flash. And it also features artwork by Ethan Van Sciver. It's really, really good. And it is the first appearance of a villain named Murmur, who is not been seen in any movies or anything. They definitely didn't put him on the TV show because he's way too messed up for it. And he is by far one of my favorite villains of all time. This is just, he's really messed up. I'm going to show you what he looks like. But basically, he kills people randomly, but not randomly. He kills people because he can't stand the sound of human voices. In fact, he can't stand it so much that he ends up sewing his own mouth shut. That's how crazy it drives him. And what he does is he creates this virus. He's actually a doctor. He creates this virus. And what the virus does is it destroys everybody's vocal cords, and in essence also destroys their lungs. So by putting this virus out there, it's extremely dangerous. And the virus gets unleashed in Iron Heights, which is the prison that all the Flash's villains go to. And so the Flash has to go into the prison and figure out what's going on. And Hugo Strange is in there, and he has a run-in with the Rogues. It's really cool stuff. I'm going to do this for just $5 today. $5 for Flash Iron Heights. It's a trade. It's a one-shot, and it's the first appearance of Murmur, who I think is a character that could, if they bring him into that Flash movie that's coming out, I'm telling you, it'd be really cool. So $5 on that bad boy. Call it as you see it. That is going to be a Wally West Flash, Mr. Ragusa. Flash and call exit for 10. Deal. Forget about it. That's the deal. I got you, Mr. Moore. Forget about it. Now, guys, remember, there's something else I want to tell you. Both Mr. Ragusa and Mr. Moore are on their way to becoming the kings of Kickin' It. And what we got as the special reward for King of Kickin' It this evening is a real book that you guys are going to want to add to your collection because it is worth far more than $150. So all you guys got to do is rack them up, bring up your tab to $150. The first person who does it wins that book, and it is a key book. I will reveal it at the beginning of this evening's show. Kevin and I took a long time to think about what we wanted to have there. Can't wait to show it to you guys. Mr. Simone, how are you? Yeah, I figured as much. I don't know anything about call exit either, Mr. Moore, but we'll see, right? Mr. Simone, how are you doing, sir? All right, next up, I'm going to bust out something really cool. I'm going to bust out some Fantastic Four. Now, that's another book, Fantastic Four. we got a movie coming out soon. So right now is a perfect time to jump on your Fantastic Four books. I'm going to give you guys initiative unlike any you've seen before. I have Fantastic Four number 371, 372, 373, 374. Really cool cover. It's also an homage to an earlier Fantastic Four annual cover. And number 375, silver foil cover. And everybody's got guns. Guns, guns, guns. All right. So here's what we're going to do here. I got Fantastic Four 371 through 375. These are normally going to sell anywhere between $3 and $6 at your local comic shop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole thing for just $2 a piece. So we're looking at $10 for the set. So $10 gets you all these Fantastic Four books. And you're getting some some pretty cool ones. This white cover here is actually the Human Torch. It's a white, sort of like, it's not a holographic, it's like a matted cover, but it like pops so you can see that the Human Torch, the outline of the Human Torch is there, his muscles and everything. It's pretty cool stuff. So call it as you see it, $10 for that FF set. Yeah, I do have an All-Star Batman set, Mr. Yeager. It's right here. So I have issues 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to do the whole set for just $10 right now. These are normally $5. So you're saving 50% off the cover price. I'm going to knock the price down to $250 per book. Let me know if you're interested. I can pull that for you. All right. We're doing great so far. First half hour. Outstanding. Now let's bust out another book here. This is an iconic one. Superman 75. And this is the issue, obviously, where Superman dies. Or goes into his Kryptonian set. Lou, I got you on this. So Superman 75, very clean copy. I'm going to do this today for just $10. So $10 on this set. Lou, I got you on All-Star Batman and Fantastic Four. You're at $20. Thank you so much. The first person to spend $150 with us this evening becomes the king of Kickin' It. And if you get to become the king of Kickin' It, let me tell you, there is a huge incentive. I will reveal it on tonight's episode. So be sure to tune in tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for us to reveal it. I'm looking at it right now. And when I show it to you guys, you're going to be like, oh my God. And all you got to do is spend $150 with us on all these other comics, and you get that book on top of everything you just bought for free. All right, that's what we do. And you get crowned king of Kickin' It, which I think is fantastic. So, Mr. Simone, you asked about the 361. Guys, this is going to move soon. This is the third time someone has asked about this set here. Someone better act on this. All right, I have a newsstand edition of Amazing Spider-Man 361 signed by David Michelinie. It is a very fine book. I would say it's somewhere between a mid-7 to a mid-8, somewhere around there. But on top of that, I also have issues 362 and 363, also signed by David Michelinie, the gentleman who wrote those books. I also have issues 359 and 360, which feature the first cameo appearances of Carnage. So we're going to do that whole set here for $600. It's a big ask, I know. This is the time we're putting it out there. We should probably put it up on eBay at some point. I have a feeling that that's probably going to be how we're going to have to move it, because it's kind of hard to just come on here and on a whim say, hey, I'm going to spend $600. But I highly recommend it. That first, you're not just getting a book that is guaranteed to rise up in value. Like, let's just look at Amazing Spider-Man 300 for a minute. Amazing Spider-Man 300, we bought, that was the first comic I ever invested in for the purposes of flipping. I got that book for $400. And I managed to flip it for $600 in time for the movie to come out. It was a great, great investment. Shortly after the movie came out, the movie was met with sort of mixed reviews. So the value of the book kind of began to dip. Then Sony and Marvel announced this partnership. Suddenly it shot up. And now we're starting to see that Marvel and Sony have kind of like extended their partnership and are now planning to bring in a bunch of stuff, which means that the stuff that's going on in these Venom movies may carry over to the MCU at some point. It's very, very possible right now. And if that happens, then the value of Venom is just going to keep going up and up and up. I believe the same is true, if not even more so, for Carnage, because Carnage is really kind of like a villain that I think is so much more extreme than Venom. See, Venom had a moral, he has a moral compass, and that makes him more three-dimensional, I want to say. Like, he's not bad, he's not good, he's in the middle. He's totally your anti-hero. But Carnage is the extreme. And it's because of Carnage that you can really accept Venom as an anti-hero. And I love the creation of that character. And what Carnage does throughout Maximum Carnage is just utterly insane. And it's so perfect. He literally just decides he's going to go on a killing spree. And he brings on all these other superpowered lunatics. And they go around and they kill a bunch of people. And it's up to Spider-Man, Venom, and a bunch of other superheroes, loose-ended superheroes, who have to band together to stop him. And they don't have the Avengers. They don't have the Fantastic Four. It's just it's pretty much a ragtag group of superheroes. And it's a phenomenal arc. After that, I think they kind of decided to neuter Carnage. And I started reading that Venom versus Carnage series, the first appearance of Toxin. I was not impressed with that. Especially in the first issue, the whole idea of Carnage giving birth and being on the run, it sort of like interferes with what the character himself kind of represents and what he stands for so strongly in Maximum Carnage, which is chaos. And I think that they're really going to nail it with this movie because that's the idea. And I really like Cletus Cassidy as Carnage. I think that's really what makes it cool. Connie, how you doing? Aloha. Yeah, I know, dude. Seriously. It really is going to be out of reach. And we got both a newsstand edition and we have a direct edition of it as well. The direct edition is signed by Mark Bagley. Connie, I hope you're doing well. Aloha in Hawaii. I love it. All right, next up, I got some Green Lantern here for you guys. I have Green Lantern number 172, number 174, and number 196. Now, these are pretty friendly books. These are mid-'80s books. And I'm going to do each one for just $4. We're looking at $12 for the set. So $12 for this whole set of Green Lantern books. Call it as you see it. I'm just going to make up for blue stuff over here. Okay. Next up, I have Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond number 16 and number 17. Really cool stuff. If you're a fan of Batman Beyond, you're definitely going to want to jump on this series. It's written by Dan Jurgens, who has been a huge contributor to DC Comics over the course of his career. He did The Death of Superman, as a matter of fact. And having him on Batman Beyond makes total sense. Plus, you got Phil Hester on, I think, either the writing or the artwork. So you can't go wrong. I'm going to do both these books I'll do them both for $6. I'll take $1 off the cover price of each one. So $6 gets you both of them. And keep in mind, for tonight's episode, I'm going to be busting out dollar comics all night. So I'm basically going to take two shorties full of random dollar comics, and I'm going to be busting those out. Might have some video games, toys, and video games, toys, and movies. So be sure to check out what we got going on tonight. It's going to be a pretty crazy night. It's going to be fantastic for the fans. All right, someone almost picked this up last week, and yet they didn't. And so I'm putting it out there again because this is a really sick deal that I'm offering on this. I am going to do, hold on, missing one. Detective Comics, number 499. number 500, number 501, number 502, and number 503. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comics right here. And I'm going to do the whole set for $15. $15, you get this whole set here. These are all $5 to $10 books all day long, but I'm going to sell them all to you right now for $15. Call it as you see it. Take them off my hands. Get some Bronze Age. What's up, Kevin? And tonight he's got some goodies for fair prices. He just sold over 3,000 comics. That's right. Kevin sold off his lot, and he's stocked up. Oh, he hasn't stocked up, but he's kind of stocked. He's stocked enough to do tonight's show. So he's going to have to sling some cash issues and more games. Awesome. Excellent. Good to see you, Kevin. We were talking earlier. Kevin's really excited about tonight's episode. He's really excited about what we got coming next for you guys as well. All right. So let's keep moving here. Here's another book I got. This is pretty cool. I have New Gods, number 1 and 2. There was supposed to be a movie made about this. They got Tom King to write the script for it. And sure enough, DC decided to axe it. They had a director and everything. This movie was full speed ahead, and I really do believe this with all of my heart that Tom King's movie would have saved the DCEU. I really do believe that. The work he's done on The Vision basically set the tone for WandaVision. What he did for Batman is just incredible. What he's doing right now with Rorschach and Strange Adventures and Mr. Miracle. Tom King is a staple for our industry. Really sad to see that a New Gods movie isn't being made right now. However, a script is written. A director was chosen, and at any point it can get picked back up. I got New Gods number 1 and 2, and I'm going to do them both for just $10 right now. You can get both of them for 10. That's 5 a pop. Call it as you see it. For all you hopeless romantics out there, I have something really cool. I have Young Monsters in Love number 1. This is normally a $10 book. We're going to knock this down to $5. Green with Envy. We got Swamp Thing, and he's betraying Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, by kissing his girlfriend. Because that's what Swamp Thing does. But he's not just kissing her. He is injecting her with all kinds of vegetables and proteins. Because that's what Swamp Thing does. $5 and find out how the heck that is even possible. Mr. McPhee. Rebirth Wonder Woman issues he's missing, so fellow watchers be on alert. I'm going to snap issues as they get them. All right, no problem. Got you. He has made a list. Joe has made his list. You all better be on the lookout. Now, next up, I got another really cool series. A lot of people kind of shrug their shoulders at this. I don't know why. Jack of Fables by Bill Willingham and Matthew Sturgis. Tony Akins and Andrew People. I know Tony. He's from Chicago. Lived in Seattle last time I saw him. We have Jack of Fables number 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to do this entire set here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books here. I'm going to do all 7 books for just $15. All 7 for 15. Jack of Fables number 13 through 19 for $15. That's right. We got $2 comics. Look at that. All right. Next up, I got something really awesome for you guys. I don't think I showed this off last week, but I'm going to show it off now for sure. I have Steve Rogers' Captain America. Now, this comic book series right here was pretty controversial. The first issue revealed that Cap was now working for Hydra. And how was this even possible? Well, they explained it. But the idea was that Steve Rogers was now an agent of Hydra. And how does that play out? You can find out in these comics right here. We have Steve Rogers, Captain America number 11, featuring Baron Zemo on the cover. It's pretty cool. We have issue number 12. We have issue 13, The Invaders Returning. This is really cool. We have issue 14. We have issue 15. There he is fighting Red Skull. And he's got his double shield, which is kind of cool. Like he's got a different shield and it breaks apart. Number 16 is right here. We have number 17. We have number 18. And we have number 19. I think what happened here was, didn't the Red Skull and Captain America switch minds or something along the lines happen, or there was something with the Cosmic Cube that had to do with this, with Steve's sudden change. And this was around this time, they had Sam Wilson, Captain America. He had his own series too. So here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 Captain America books here. You got a full run here from issues 11 to 19. I'm going to do the whole set right now for just $30. $30. That's still $3 a book. And the cover price on these is $4. So you're saving $1 off the cover price either way. Either way, you're a winner. Anyone want to sell a working Game Boy to us? Yes. If anybody's got a working Game Boy and you want to sell it to us, Kevin is interested. Okay, next up, I have some more Avengers for you guys. I have Avengers number 307, number 308. We got She-Hulk on the cover here. I have issues 309, 310, 311, 312, 313, and 314. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 comics here. So I have 8 comics here, and I'm going to do all of them for $1.50 a pop. So that's 3, 6, 9, $12 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Avengers books. $12, you get the whole set. Call it as you see it. 12 buckaroos for Avengers 307 through 312. 314. 314. Sorry. All right, let's keep going here. Coming close to that first hour. My, how time flies. I got Conan number 249 and number 250. This is from the 90s Marvel series, and it looks like they did their own legacy numbering on this. I'm going to do the pair for just $5. Get both books for $5. Let's see what else we got here. I have Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 99. Number 99. Man, since this is our 99th episode, it would mean so much to me if we could move this book right now. Spectacular Spider-Man, number 99. We got Spider-Man fighting the Spot here. Who's going to take the Spot and grab this book? I'm going to do it right now for just $5. Spectacular Spider-Man, number 99, $5. Call it as you see it. Someone take that off my hands. That would mean so much to both Kevin and I. And next up, we got Daredevil. I have some Daredevil now. I have Daredevil number 72, number 73, number 74, and number 75. I think I can dig up number 71 somewhere and get you a full run of books here. But for now, this is a 5-part series. We're starting at part 2 and going up to part 5. So that's 4 comics here. I'm going to do the whole set for just $8 right now. So that's a $2 run. $8 for that run. Mr. Moore, if you are watching right now, which I hope you are, 99 is going to Lou Yeager. Awesome. Thank you so much, Lou. My man. Lou, you get a spin on the wheel because you're at $25 and you are exactly $125 away from becoming the king of Kicking It. You get to that point, and I'm telling you, I promise you, I'm going to hook you up with a book that is going to be worth the value of what you just picked up and more. Okay? Get you on here. You got a new surprise, which is going to air on tonight's episode. So it is a real thing. You have got it. All right. So come on by for tonight's episode. All right. Next up, we got for Mr. Moore here. You've asked about this. I'm busting it out again. I have U.S. John Walker, U.S. Agent, number 1 through 5. This is number 2 right here. Really cool Dan Panasian artwork here on the cover. We have issue 3. I have issue 4. And I have issue 5. This is the first 5 issues of the series. I'm doing this for cover price on all these books. So they are going for $4 a pop. We got 5 books right here. We are looking at $20 for this set. U.S. Agent number 1 through 5. Call it as you see it. Okay. I haven't finished it yet. I'm rereading Maximum Carnage right now, and I've had it in my on my list of books to read, but I have not read it yet. So that's just me being honest. I've read the first issue, and I read the second issue. The first issue is pretty. I'll tell you what happens in the first issue. What happens in the first issue is there is this guy, a terrorist, who's going around and killing people by showing up at their door as a pizza delivery guy. And he'll either kill them or blow up their house or do something like that. So what U.S. Agent has been doing is he's trying to find this guy, and he's basically just throwing a bunch of pizza delivery guys into his basement. And everything changes when he comes across this one guy who is going to be his partner, it looks like. And I think that they both work for S.H.I.E.L.D., and now things are about to ramp up for the character. And there's a nice twist at the end of the first issue. We learn a little bit more about John Walker and who he is as a character, whereas most of the time when I feel like they bring him in to the comics, he's just kind of brushed off to the side. And I've shared my thoughts and opinions on U.S. Agent before on what I think he represents, and I think he's a really awesome character, which is why I picked up the book. So I can read more and let you know. I'm happy to do it. It's just going to take me a while before I get to it. So I'll read it and I'll let you know. The artwork's pretty good. I'll show you the artwork because the cover art and the interior artwork is slightly different, but here it is. And his shield is always breaking, and he's always getting his butt kicked. But, he's not a bad guy. He's just, it's sort of kind of like how he's like a metaphor for our country. It's kind of interesting. We got a lot of Carnage going on right now. We got Maximum Carnage. We have the first appearance of Carnage. And it's only natural that we stock this book, Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. This is a bunch of short stories done by various creators who are sharing different stories about Carnage. And it's really, really good stuff. I really, really love it. It was a fantastic book. I'm going to do this for cover price today, so it's going to go for $5. $5 on this bad boy. Let's see. What is going on, Mr. Libby? Good to see you. So there we go. $5. No worries, man. Good to see you. I'm glad you're listening in the car. Be safe. Glad you got your meds. That is important. Okay. Next up, we have a Loki TV show coming out very soon. I have Siege Loki #1. This is a one-shot book, and it is going to go for just $10 today. So $10 on Siege Loki #1. Call it as you see it. $10. It's a one shot. Might do a little villain theme here. Let's see what else I can work out. Yeah, I can do it. Here's a Venom arc. I have Venom the Enemy Within #1, #2, and #3. I'm going to do this whole run here for $25 right now. So we got $25 on Venom the Enemy Within #1 through 3. Anti-hero, I guess I should say, not villain. He's an anti-hero. Let's see. What else do I have back here? Villainous covers. Just to finish out my rack here. What do I got? No, I got something. Gotta have something. By the way, I did find Daredevil #71, so I can do that whole run here for $10 now. You can get the whole arc of Decalogue, issues 71 through 75. Get the whole thing for just $10. That's what I should put there. The Captain America set. We got Baron Zemo here. I'll just keep that. That's still going for $30, just so you guys know. And I'm going to put something else that's really cool up there. I have Young Avengers #7 and 8. Kieran Gillen. Who's the artist? Sean, I think it's McKelvey. McKelvey is the artist on this. And Young Avengers is starting to pick up some traction, folks. Do not pass up on these books. I'm going to do both of these right now for just $5. Get them both for $2.50 a pop. Young Avengers #7 and 8. And it looks like we got a full rack here into the first hour. Let me showcase this stuff again and put it off to the side for you. I have Florida Man going for $25. I am going to read this. Lou's picking up Young Avengers. Lou, I got you. Young Avengers for Lou. Lou, I don't know if you saw that Avengers bundle, but I'm going to show it off to you again just so you can see it real quick. Really solid stuff. Since I'm clearing off the rack right now. I have Avengers 307, 308, 309, 310, 311, 312. Got a white vision here. That's cool. 313 and 314. These are all direct edition books. Really solid stuff. I'm going to do the whole set. You're looking at 8 comics here. I'm going to do them all for $12. Superman #75. I'll do this for $5. This is down from 10. Superman 75 for $5. New Gods #1 and 2. I will do. I said $10. I'll do 5 on these now. So $5. Let's move them. Both for 5. Fall and Rise of Captain Atom. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to have to do this whole run here for a little bit less in order to entice you guys. I'm going to do it for just $7. That means you're spending less than $1.50 per book. Cutting the price in half. Get the whole thing for just $7. Call it as you see it. Fall and Rise of Captain Atom. Detective Comics. I guess I really just can't win with this. Detective Comics number 499, 500, 501, 502, and 503 going for $15. Call it as you see it, $15. Adam is going to Lou. That is a good pickup. That is a fantastic pickup. Fall and Rise of Captain Adam is going to Lou at $7. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate you, my brother. All right, Lou. So far you are at $37. Looks like you have a very, very good chance of becoming the king of Kickin' It. We'll do some Superman books. I'm going to do them again, but this time I'm going to drop the price. I'm going to make these dollar books right now. Superman number 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. We got all of these books right now. 6 comics for $6. 6 comics for $6. Call it as you see it. Jack of Fables, number 13 through 19. We can do them all for 15. $15 on all these. Call it as you see it. $15. Berserker number 2. Berserker number 2 is going to go for just $5. That is going to go for cover price. My love for you is Ticking Clock Berserker number 2. My love for you is Ticking Clock. Would you like to make some fuck? It's going for $5. Call it as you see it. And if you guys thought I swore just now, I didn't. I did. All right, Hulk. Hulky. Hulk number 11, number 12, number 14, number 15, and number 16. Bow down to Maestro. This is awesome. We're going to do this whole set for just $10. $10 for these Hulk comics. Take them off our hands. Mr. Trevino. I can't do them both for 15. I can't do them both for 15 because the problem is I got them at cover price. But let me see what I can do here. I will do them both at 20 for you, Peter, if you want them. If you want them both at 20, I got you. I will pull both of these for you. Let me know, and I got you. Daredevil number 71 through 75. 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. I'm going to do this whole set for just $10. Did I say $10? I'll do them both. I'll do them all $7 right now. Drop the price. Let's move it. Let's move some comics. Conan number 249 and 250. Get them both for $3 right now. $3. Deal on that. Awesome. So, okay, Connie, here's the deal. I have to give this to Peter because he inquired about it first. But let me call up my local dealer and see if we can get you another copy of Berserker 2. I will reach out to you and see what we can work out here. Mr. Trevino, you had these set aside, so I got a deal for you at 20 on both of these. Thank you very much, sir. And PJ, you get a spin on the wheel of Beschnicken. You get a free Marvel comic. I got you covered on that. Free Marvel. I will pull it out in a little while, and I'll add it to your stack. I can show it to you later on this evening when we have Kevin on here, and I can just kind of jump around back and forth. Young Monsters in Love, one shot. It's going for only $5. Has a price tag of 10 on it, but we'll do it for 5. You did sing it. Life isn't good today. Well, what do you mean, Mr. McPhee? What did I sing today? I do have Amazonia number. Oh, I didn't sing it. I decided to do something a little different. I decided to do a little something. You were referring to Berserker. Life isn't good today. I know exactly what you mean. Well, I'll tell you what. My love for you is ticking clock, Amazonia. There we go. Would you like COA Amazonia? All right, we got the whole set here, Joe. I hope this makes up for it. I probably doesn't, because that was totally improvised. Amazonia 1 through 6. Support Joe McPhee. He is a frequent patron of our show. He's been a guest on Virtual Signings with Onrie. He is a local creator. He is awesome. Get his books. Get all of them signed with COAs for just $20. Support a local creator. Support Joe. He cares about comics. He makes great comics. Give him a shot. You won't regret it. I got only 2 sets left of his books. That's beautiful, man. Thanks, Leonidas. Good to see you, man. I did now, Joe. I did now. Poe Dameron. Po. We got the Popo in the house. Poe Dameron, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry, guys. I only have one more book in this series to show, and that's issue 11. I'm going to do them all for $15 right now. Get all these Poe Dameron books for $15. Call it as you see it. Yes, Joe can always get us more of Amazonia. So if we sell out of it, honestly, I just want to sell out of it so that we can say we did it. So we can give Joe that extra notch. So that by the time he launches his next Kickstarter, he can say that his book sold out on our live sales show. And that's what we really want. I firmly believe with all of my heart that if we all work together in this industry, we can all see each other rise. And that's something that's very important for us as comic creators, because if someone didn't help me out, if someone didn't help Joe out, we wouldn't be where we are right now. So we all got to work together in order to bring our stuff out there, to bring other comics out into the forefront. And it is an honor to do that as a creator-owned for another creator. All right, next up I got Green Lantern number 172. Here's a Green Lantern. He's like, what is this? Velvet? No, it's green. Emerald Lantern. Okay, we have number 174, and we have number 196, and we all know which finger Guy Gardner's about to bring out. It is the finger next to his pointing finger, and we are going to do all 3 of these books right now for just $9. I had them at 12. They're going down to 9. Get some reader-friendly Green Lantern books. Those are some cool covers, by the way. Batman Beyond number 16 and 17. I will do them both right now for $5. $5. $2.50 a book. Masters of Evil. Masters of Evil. Heroes Reborn. We got that number 1. We got Ashma number 1. We have Dr. Doom number 1. I offered this to Philip Ragusa for $5. I'm going to offer it to you guys for $5. Get all 3 of these for $5. All right, cool. So we got the Carnage story is going over to Connie. I got you on that, Connie. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you for helping us out here. We love you. Carnage is going to Connie. Connie. Five. All right. Loki Siege, this is a one shot right here. This is going to go for, I'll do it for $5 right now. $5 right now. It's a one shot. We're trying to get our hands on as many Loki comics as we can right now. Why? Because we got a Loki show coming out soon. Steve Rogers, Captain America, issues 11 through 19. This is still going for, I'll do this for $25. $25 right now. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 comics for $25. Call it as you see it. Loki's going to Lou. Lou is all over it, man. He was just waiting like a spider. Lou, you're at $41 now, man. $41. Almost got an empty rack here. We got Venom, The Enemy Within. I got issues 1, 2. We got Demo Goblin and Morbius here. And number 3. I'm going to do this whole set here for $25. Sticking to it. $25. All right. We got an empty rack. Let's build out another one for you guys. All right. First and foremost, I have Amazing Spider-Man number 345. 345. It's in really, really good shape. It is the direct edition. We can tell by the symbol on the bottom here. Instead of a barcode for the direct editions, they always did that. Got Spider-Man fighting Boomerang on the cover, but nobody cares about that. Do they? No, no one cares about that at all. What they care about more than anything is the fact that Venom's head is over here because this is the second time this is done on a Spider-Man comic. So that makes it a very early Venom appearance. This is right about one issue before he returns, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, Onrie sell comics to you like a berserker. Yeah, I do. And I'm proud of it. All right. Amazing Spider-Man 345. Really good shape on this. I think this is pushing very fine near mint. There's not a single spine tick on it. I hold it up into the light. I don't see any breaks on it. I can remove it. I'm going to do this today for $25. So $25 on Amazing Spider-Man 345. It's a big ask, I know. But I'll tell you what. I'll knock it down to $20. Make it 20. All right, next up I have Fantastic Four number 493, 494, and 495. I'm going to do all 3 issues for just $6. Get these 3 Fantastic Four books for $6. Wizard Magazine, number 57. This is really cool. Got a Wizard Magazine here. This is featuring the Hero's Return, and there's a lot of cool articles in here, a lot of great stuff. I loved Wizard Magazine back when it was published. I used to read it all the time. And let's see, the Batman, the Killing Joke. It's even got Beckett's in the back. Let's see, what could we look up here that would be worth a lot now? Let's see what it was worth back in the day. Let me know what book it is you guys want me to see, because there's a huge Beckett in the back of every single Wizard magazine. And Lou is calling the Fantastic Four at 6. Thank you very much, Lou. It's a good pickup there. Anytime you can get FF books right now, I highly recommend doing it for all of you guys. We got a whole ton of them that we're just sitting on and we're waiting. So here's a good example. Let's look up Amazing Spider-Man 361, because everybody is so interested in that book right now. I wonder why. Amazing Spider-Man 361, how much was it back in May of 1996? which that book was definitely out there by that point. Yes, it was. Amazing Spider-Man 361. First appearance of Cletus Cassidy was going for $15. Hulk 181. Okay, so Amazing Spider-Man 300. Let's look this up. I'll do these two, and then we're going to move on. Amazing Spider-Man 300 sold for $70. $70 according to this to Wizard. And last but not least, Hulk 181. I think that was going for like $15. It was not worth anything back then. Man, if only. 2020 hindsight, right? So Incredible Hulk number 181. Let's see, where are we starting here? 181 was going for $400 actually. $400. But again, we're looking at the general. That's the general idea. These Beckett's were very generalized. What you really were looking at were the comic book price guides back then, which they're still putting the price guides out there, but because of how rapid sales are going, everything is pretty much dated the second it hits the street. The problem with that is that you can never keep track of the prices of comics. It is kind of like a general indicator for most comics, but certain books you kind of got to be paying attention to see what's going on. You can't just rest on your laurels with the comic book price guide. But it's also a great book because there's just so many articles in there about the business and about everything that's going on. This Wizard magazine, number 57, I'll do it for $5. I'll do it for $5. It's a cool cover. Boo Wizard price guide, boo. Yeah, that's true. It's not as great as the price guide we have. The 2018 price guide. All right. I got a fun run of books here. I have Ben Reilly, The Scarlet Spider. I have issues 13, 14, 15. This is all written by Peter David, by the way. 16, 17, 18, and 19. I am going to do all 7 of these books. $3, $6, $9. $9 for all these books right now. I was going to do them for $2 a pop, but you know what? I want to move stuff. We're coming to the last 30 minutes of the show. I'm not even going to mess around right now. I will do all of these for just $10. 2, 6, 9, yeah, $10. $1.50 run right there. And those are all $4 books. What am I thinking? Absolutely insane. That's what. Here's a great one. X-Men number 1. This is going to be a book that is going to just constantly go up in price. I see it hitting probably somewhere around $25 to $50, right around the time that the X-Men finally make their debut into the MCU and are done according to this 90s style, which is just phenomenal. Jim Lee on the cover. This is his first X-Men book, his solo X-Men book. I'm going to do this today for just $10. So X-Men number 1 is going to go for $10. The money's in the Marvel stuff. That's what they say. One day that's not going to be the case, though. And if I'm smart, I'll remind myself that on a consistent basis. Okay, I have Sonic Quest. Sonic Quest number 1. Cora, I hope you're watching. Number 2 and number 3. Sonic Quest 1 through 3 is going to go for $9 right now. We're going to do the whole set for $9. That is Sonic Quest. Next up, I got Aladdin, Legacy of the Lost. This is a series from Radical Comics. I got the whole run here. This is a 3-parter. The covers are really phenomenal. Let's take a look at the inside artwork too. Does this hold up? Yes, it does. The same type of artwork we see on the covers is exactly what we're getting on the interior. You are not getting fooled by a really nice cover and a different art style that may not be to your liking. What you see is what you get, and I love it. I'm all about that. When creators do that, the world is a much happier place. Sold Sonic for Cora. Got you, Cora. Thank you very much. I'm going to add that to your pile. I will invoice you. Do you want me to just let me know? Do you want me to invoice you whenever I can take care of it right now? So we got issues 1 through 3 here of Aladdin, and I'm going to do the whole set for just $10. So I'm going to take $5 off. This is like a buy 2 get 1 free deal. Sonic Quest is going off to Cora. $9. Thank you very much, Cora. All right. I have some Buffy books here for you guys. I have Buffy number 11, number 12, and number 13. This is from Dark Horse Comics, and these were library books. They are reader-friendly books. I'm just going to do them for $3. All 3 for $3. All 3 for $3. Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good, Cora. Honestly, it's for whatever works for you. We work around you guys. I'm going to build up an independent rack here. I have The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini from Titan Comics. This is an issue number 4, and it has a cover price of $4 on it. We'll do it right now for $2. $2. And I have Amalgam Comics, number 1. Joe McPhee, I'm surprised you passed on this. I'm going to show it off again. This is John Byrne and Terry Austin. This is Amazon number 1. So Amalgam Comics, what they do is they combine a Marvel and a DC character into one. And in this case, they take Storm and Wonder Woman and bring them in to one character. I think this is really solid stuff. I am going to do this today for $20. $20. First appearance of Amazon. We never know what can happen here, but this is really cool. This is like Storm and Wonder Woman combined into one character. It's very novel. We got a bunch of books in the Amalgam series because they do it with Captain America, and I think they try and combine them with like Superman or something like that. So it's like Superman with a shield. I don't know why Superman needs a shield, but whatever. Kind of like what Cora's saying. Whatever works for you. That's how we take it in our comic book world. And speaking of that, this next book I'm going to bring out here. Hello! Woo! All right. We got Pussycats here. Very naughty. But it's okay because this is a professional comic. We're all professionals here. And it's really the cover that sells the book. Honestly, this is a really sexy looking book. And it has a cover price of $18 on it. What we're going to do it for is just $10. Look at her eyes. They are sensationally big, very large. It's like you could hold those hands in your eyes. Hey, your fly's undone. All right, $10 for Pussycats. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I highly recommend you wash that off with Just a Pilgrim. I have Just a Pilgrim number 1, number 2, and number 3. What this book is about is the end of the world. And by the way, those first 3 issues, that makes up the whole set. So you get a whole run here. Whole run of books. Just a Pilgrim. The artwork in here is sensational. And it's about zombies, and it's about this dude who's going around, and he has found the Lord, and he's using the Lord to kill a bunch of zombies. and he rescues this boy, and his job is to bring him to safety. It is a solid read. Really good stuff. And you got this guy in the back here who kind of looks, what does he look like? Well, he looks like he belongs in Zelda. Anyway, we're going to do Just a Pilgrim number 1 through 3. That's the whole run, I believe. I don't think that there's any other books. Let's see what issue 3 is. Maybe it's 3 issues, or maybe it's more. I believe it was 3. And it was put out by Avatar, I think. No, Black Bull. There is no bowling around with Bull Comics. So yes, it is going to be continued. So we got the first 3 issues here of Just a Pilgrim. I'm going to do the whole set for just $6. It's Garth Ennis, and as Kira is the artist. Really good stuff. I highly recommend this. This Wizard wouldn't shut up about this series. This is really what put Garth Ennis on the map. And you get them all for $2 a pop, $6. These are all yours. Just a Pilgrim. Highly recommend that. Bravest Warriors, number 1 from Kaboom. This is going to go for $5. $5 today. Buy it together with Pussycats, and we'll sell it to you for the inappropriate price of $15. Call it as you see it. This is appropriate. This is not appropriate. This is discounted. So is this. Buy them together. $15. Honk, honk. Oh, okay, all right. That's it. I'm going to get in trouble. If you're not having fun, you shouldn't be in comics. That's all I got to say. Just a Pilgrim's going to Lou. Excelente, Lou. Lou is at Lou's a third of the way there to becoming the king of Kickin' It. I have a feeling this is all Lou. Lou, you are at 24. You're at $54, dude. You're more than a third of the way. You're a little over a third of the way through. All righty, my man. All right, I have Life with Archie, number 190, number 192. I have Little Archie, number 128, and Archie, number 270. I'm going to do this for just $6. You get all the books for $1.50 a pop. Someone just take this Pussycats before I do something that I shouldn't do. It's only going for $10. Somebody take that book. Something's going to happen, and I don't think we're going to get to episode 100. Because as soon as this happens, I'm going to get canceled. It's going to be really ugly. There's it's femme fatales are back, old school revenge style, and I promise you I will not do any more inappropriate jokes. Please take it off my hands. All right. I have Grimm Fairy Tales number 2, 3, and the 2017 Armed Forces edition. I'm going to do this whole set here for just $10. $10 on this set. Dennis Simone, do you have any Afterlife with Archie? I think we do, actually. Is that Afterlife with Archie? Oh, no, the Afterlife with Archie? Okay, so that's like when he dies, or there's like the zombie one. I'm pretty sure I have some. I just have to find it somewhere. Grimm Fairy Tales is going to Lou. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So what's the deal with these amalgam books? Are they supposed to I keep looking over at Pussycats. Jesus, Onrie, stop looking at Pussycats! Jesus! All right, fine, Stan. Settle down. Settle down. I won't look at it anymore. Lou, you are killing it, brother. $64. All right, next up, I have some Red Sonja in the house. I have Red Sonja, Queen of the Frozen Wastes, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is a 4-issue series right here. We got the whole thing going for $10. Someone please buy Pussycats. I just keep looking at it, and it's sitting there, and I want to take it out, and I want to make a joke, and I can't do it. $10 on these. Call it as you see it. I got to block it off with something. Here, I'll block it off with Amazon. There we go. And the whole story here, the legend, as Joe says, is that the Amazon book was cool. It set things up for Aurora to be from Themyscira and explain how she got the mantle over Diana, who decided to become a pussycat instead. All right. Red Sonja is going to Lou. Lou is going for kicking it. He wants to become the king. Lou, I promise you, you're going to love the prize when we get there. I promise you. We will reveal it tonight. Don't put Amazon back there because the inappropriateness is kind of starting to become intoxicating. But don't worry, because we're about to cover it up with the series that no one on earth can pass up. We got Supreme, number 10, number 11, number 12, number 13, number 14, number 15, we got Spawn on the cover, and number 16. I'm doing these for $1 a pop, guys. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. $7. I will be supremely upset if no one buys Pussycats, and I'm just going to put this right over here. Pussycat Supreme. Let's make a little bundle deal here. I will do them all for $15 right now. You get Pussycats and Supreme, $15. $15. Call it as you see it. Oh, boy. If only I could be incorruptible, which I can't be. I'm very corruptible. I have issues 15. This is a really cool series, by the way. I have issues 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So Incorruptible is actually about a super villain named Max Damage who becomes a superhero, and he is fighting to stop the Superman of this world who has gone nuts and decided to enslave the entire world. So he's the good guy. It's really, really solid stuff. I am going to do all of these books for half off. Each one's going for $4. I'm going to do half off. We're looking at $10 for Incorruptible number 15 through 19. $5, $10. Get it with Pussycat. $20. All right. Let's get you guys some What If books. I have What If the Punisher's family hadn't been killed? I have What If Captain America had led an army of super soldiers in World War II? What if Captain America had formed the Avengers? What if the Fantastic Five fought Dr. Doom and Annihilus? What if Thor was a thrall of Seth? What if the Marvels had lost Atlantis attacks? What if the Punisher had killed Spider-Man? What if? What if? What if I do this bundle for $15? What if I tack it on with Pussycats and we get What If Pussycats for $25? Please, I don't want to make any more jokes. Pick up Pussycats. I'll do it all for $25. Otherwise, it can be $15 for What If. This What If bundle. Call it as you see it. Let's keep moving here. We have exactly 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go. We're having a great episode. It's a phenomenal episode. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate all you guys. All right. There has been grave injustice done, and there's only one person who can make sense of all of it. And that person is Batman. We got the Batman Detective Comics number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. penguin on the cover, by the way. I'm going to do these for just $6. All 4 for $6.50 books. $6. Call it as you see it. Let's keep moving here. I have Batman 59. Got a virgin cover here. 59. Number 60. And number 61. This is from Tom King's run. I am going to do all of these books for just cover price. We're going to do them all for $12. $12. Joe, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. You're going to be there tonight for our 100th episode, I hope. We can't wait to see you. I have Madame Mirage number 2. This is the Baltimore Comic Con exclusive. This is going to go for $10 today. $10. For Madame Mirage number 2. All right. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. This is really awesome. I have the Magdalena, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I'm going to do this whole run here for just $8. Do them all for $8. $8 for that set. Ah, boy, I'm going to get myself in trouble again. Yeah, sure. Absolutely, you can. I think that's great that you're jumping into it. That's awesome, Joe. You should jump into it. That's great. Let me know. Magdalena is going to go to Lou. Thank you very much, Lou. Picking that up at $8. That's a good pickup. Thanks so much. Tales from the Crypt. Number 1, double-sized first issue from Gladstone. Really beautiful book. Just do this for $5. Make it simple. $5. $5. Now here's another book that's inappropriate. Donna Matrix. Donna Matrix. Rock the House Comics and Collectibles. That's a great name. That's really cool. I will check it out later. That's a cool name, though. So we got Donna Matrix, number 1. Really solid stuff. I'm going to do this for $5. Get it with Ussy Cats for just $25. I'll actually do them both for $20. I'm not even going to touch that book. I wanted to, but I'm not going to do it. It's inappropriate. Of course, man. Good luck to you. I think this is fantastic. Great turn of events. All right, Tarzan of the Apes. This is a classic, and it's going to go for just $5 right now. Classic Tarzan of the Apes. It's in color, too. $5. For Tarzan. All right, we got 16 minutes left on the clock. 16 minutes left on the clock. Hey, PJ, check out what I found, man. It's pretty wild. I found another copy of Captain America number 1. Now, this one is not sealed and signed by Reb Liefeld, nor does it come with the COA. It is the regular cover. It's in really good shape. I'm going to do this for, I'll do this for $15. $15 for Captain America number 1. And let's see, we got Joe McPhee. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Donna Matrix precedes Joe's attempts to use 3D graphics in comics by a decade. Yeah, that's kind of the idea of it. It's pretty cool. Which is why I'm doing it for $5. And if you get it with Pussycats. You could get them both for just $20. And guys, seriously, Pussy Ats has really good artwork in there. And it's all modern stuff, which is really cool. Who put this out? E-Comics. Yeah, E-Comics. E-Comics. So call it as you see it. I will do the pair there for 20. Oh, there we go. Got to put this back. All right. This is very naughty, naughty, naughty. And we don't like sinning because Venom, he ain't going to put up with it. Especially in Venom, Sinner Takes All, which features the return of the Sin Eater, who's indirectly responsible for the creation of Venom. We got issue 1, issue 2. We actually do have issue 3. It is going off to CGC. It is the female Venom on there, but we have the True Believers version of that book, which we'll throw in for free. So you get the full arc. We have issue 4, and we have issue 5. Sinner Takes All. We got a true romance here. I'm going to do this entire set for $15, and I'm going to throw in that other book for free. The True Believers, first female Venom. That's going to go for free with that whole bundle. And next up, I got Superior Spider-Man, number 21, number 22, number 23, which has some Venom in it, number 24, number 25. This is what happens, I think, when the Dr. Octopus Superior Spider-Man teams up with the Venom symbiote. And we have issue 26, where we see Green Goblin and Hobgoblin going at it. And then we have Superior Spider-Man 27.1 point now. I'm going to do this whole set here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do this whole set for 20. This whole set is going to go for $20. And the Superior Spider-Man. Last but certainly not least, I have Green Lanterns number 24, 25, and 26. I'm going to do them all for just $5. Get these 3 books for $5. Green Lanterns 24 through 26 for $5. Call it as you see it. That is $1.50 per book. Those are actually $3 books. We're going to cut the price down a little bit for you. DC Comics move when they are cheaper. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, 15 minutes left on that clock. I think it's time we heard that siren. And if we could sell pussycats, I will do a dance with that siren. I really want to see that book sell because I have a feeling my entire career in comics is going to end as a result of that book if I don't sell it. So, got Captain America, number 1, going for $15. Call it as you see it. We have Venom Sinner Takes All. 1, 2, 4, and 5 comes with a True Believers copy of issue 3. We're going to do this for $15 on the Venom Sinner Takes All. Superior Spider-Man. We got issues 21 through 27. We're going to do the whole set for $20. Call it as you see it. Yeah, just a second. Dominatrix, $5. Tales from the Crypt, $5. Tales from the Crypt number 1 going for $5. Mr. Libby, you're a horror fan. Jump on that. Tales from the Crypt for $5 from Gladstone Publishing. Madame Mirage number 2, the Baltimore Comic-Con exclusive. Would I have $10 on this? I'll do it for $5. Let's move it. Supreme! Tackle Supreme! We're doing these for $1 a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 comics for $7. Call it as you see it. Supreme number 10 through 16. Tarzan of the Apes. You can go for $5. $5. Call it as you see it. We're down to the last 9 minutes of our show. Amazon number 1. This is going to go for $20. $20 on this bad boy. This is actually something I should list up on eBay. I gotta put this back now. Batman Detective Comics numbers 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna do all these for $6. This What If bundle, $15. $15 on this. Call it as you see it. Amazing Spider-Man number 345. You can go for $20. Wizard number 57 is also going to go for $5. Wizard Magazine, complete your collection. Really great series. Batman Virgin cover variants of issues 59, 60, and 61. I'll cut you guys a deal. I was doing them for cover price. I would have made them $12. I'll do them all for $9 right now. $9 on that set. Incorruptible. We have Incorruptible number 15 through 19 going for just $10 for that set. A nice little run there. X-Men number 1 is going to go for just $10. $10. Scarlet Spider. I was doing a $1.50 run with this. Glad it didn't sell because I'm gonna raise the price if no one picks them up right now. Doing $1.50 here. 1, 2, 9. I'm gonna do them all for $10. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comics for $10. Call it as you see it. It's a $1.50 run right there. Life with Archie, an Archie bundle set, $6. Call it as you see it. Bravest Warriors from Kaboom is going to go for $5. Call it as you see it. Green Lanterns, number 24, 25, and 26. I'm going to do them all for just $5. It's a heck of a deal on that. The Girl Handcuffed Houdini, number 4. Just do this for $2. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, number 11 through 13, is going to go for just $3. 3 for 3. Let's do it. 3 for 3. We got Aladdin. Legacy of the Lost, number 1, number 2, and number 3. $5 books. We're going to do the set here for just $10 right now. You get the whole run of Aladdin, Legacy of the Lost. Looks like a really cool series. We got one book here. Just going to put it over here. And I really, really hope we got, 6 minutes left? I really, really hope someone will pick this up. I'm going to do it for $10. In fact, I'll knock $1 off of this book right here. Again, I will do it for $9 if someone calls it right now in the last 6 minutes of this episode. The title of this book is exactly what it says. If you can't read, look at this artwork. We're not going to get inappropriate here. We're just going to do business. This is a business transaction. We're very, very serious about it. We're very serious about it. What is wrong with you? Just get this book for only $9. That's all you have to do. It's got a very good title. It's a title that sells very well in Germany. And it's right here. I'm not going to say it. Look at those hands. There we go. All right. That's it. Just going to leave this right here. All right. Let's see. let's keep moving. He's all tied up with things to get Donna Matrix. Well, you know, that's how it goes. But you could own a different book. It's a book that starts with a P and ends with the Pussycats. Captain Marvel, number 27. 28, which features Spider-Man 2099. 29 and 30. I'm going to do this as a $1.50 set here. We're looking at $6 for the run. We got 4 minutes left on the clock, so I'm just going to keep showing you guys comics. We're in that last stretch here. I have Venom the Madness, number 1 through 3. So it's all 3 parts where Venom fights Juggernaut. It's really awesome. This is going to go for $30 today. $30 on this set. $30 on this set. And let's see. Lou is calling Captain Marvel. Excellent choice. That will be 6 for you, Lou. All righty. Next up, I have Onslaught Epilogue, The Path to Redemption. This is going to go for $5 right now. $5. Onslaught Epilogue. Right there next to those Venom books. All right, hang on. Got some more Avengers. We'll close off the show with some Avengers. I'm going to do some dollar Avengers books to clean house right now. I have Avengers number 13, number 14, number 15. This is from Fear Itself, number 16, number 17, Hawkeye and Spider-Woman. Ooh la la! Someone pick up that book called Pussycats. And number 18. I will do this whole set here, all 6 books. $3, $6, $9 for this set. $9. $1.50 books. $1.50 comics. Call it as you see it. And next up, I got some Daredevil here. I have Daredevil number 26, number 27, number 28, and number 29. I will do this whole set for $6 as well. It's a $1.50 run. So Justice League here. Justice League number 19, number 20, number 21, number 22, and number 23. I'm going to do this whole set for $10. That's $2 books right here. Anywhere else you go, you're going to see these books selling for $5 on up. I will do them all for $10. They're all bagged and boarded and ready to go. This is going to be my last showing, and then we are closing out. I have Phoenix Resurrection, number 1. This is going to go for $5. I have 2 copies of this. Call it as you see it. And that is it, my friends. Looks like no one wanted Pussycats, but it'll be here somewhere, and we're going to do it for $9. I really hope someone will pick it up at some point. Join us in the next 3.5 hours tonight. Our tonight show is going to be wild. We can't wait to see you. It'll be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. We can't wait to see you guys. Thank you so much for giving us such a great afternoon. Louis Yeager is so far ahead of the game, and we're going to reveal what the king of Kickin' It is going to win tonight. The first person to spend $150 with us on anything gets to win the prize. And what you win is going to be something that is worthwhile. I promise you guys. This is limited to only one person. We also got the wheel going here, and you guys have a chance to win something really, really cool. So I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Thank you so much. Phoenix is going to Lou. I got you, Lou.